Hey everybody, George Conley here from Scratch Golf Tips. Today we're going to be talking about your tee height, more specifically your tee height with the driver. Now tee height is something that is often overlooked by many amateurs and they think of it as a pretty small part of their game, when in reality it's the very exact opposite. Your tee height has a great amount of influence on your distance, trajectory, all kinds of stuff with all of your clubs. So by perfecting just a small part of it, you'll have a better chance at a better drive. This is going to be a one-take video. Let me take you right down here to this mat. Different tee heights is what we're going to be going over today. So let me move this up for you guys. Let me show you a tee that's a bit too low. If you put the ball up and then you have the driver right along with it, see how this ball, only a little bit of it is covered by the club face, just a little bit. That's too low. You're gonna have a very low trajectory, and an issue with this is you need to get the driver up, obviously, and when it's too low, sometimes people will come down and too steep over the ball. So what I've seen a lot is some amateurs actually slice the ball just because they're trying to cover the ball because it's too low and they have to go down and get it, which is an unnecessary part of your game. If you're teeing the ball up too high, you know, if I put my driver up here, this ball is a good maybe inch above just the face of the club. That is far too high. What some people might do is get way under it. It's almost impossible to get a really good impact just because it's so high up there. People will go up, they'll drop this back shoulder to get up at that ball, and the ball is going to go really high, which is bad for a couple reasons. One, you're just going to flat out lose a lot of distance. The higher you hit the ball, you know, there comes a time where if you hit it too high, you're going to lose a lot of distance. And two, when you're hitting this ball high up in the air, it has more time to spin, more time for the wind to get to it, so it could lead to all kinds of issues. So those are the two ends of the spectrum that we want to be avoiding. Now let's go to just about the perfect area right here. The number one key here is you want the ball to be just about halfway between you want the bottom half of the ball to be on the club face and the top half to be over the club face. You want that ball to be split right in the middle by the top here. I'll actually put this tee in the very top to show that. Should look something like that. I can show you from the front angle here, resting. Half the ball above the club face, half the ball below. Since you're swinging up with the driver, your swing will be going like this, and then that leads right in to this main point. If you're looking for some consistency with that tee height, obviously you can just angle it like so, and when you're stepping over the ball, just make sure, before I hit every ball with my driver, I just make sure that it's split right here. But also, if you have a tee like so with these stripes, you can maybe generally know that have the ground go up to here, and then that's enough for the for the ball to be halfway above the club. So this is a striped tee, and knowing where that ball should be on the club, halfway. Those two tips will help you out when you're next driving the golf ball. Again, do not overlook tee height. It is very important for the proper trajectory, and it can also help your swing angle in there. So be sure to use this tip the next time that you are driving the golf ball. Thank you very much for watching the video. I appreciate it. If you would like to, please subscribe to the SGT YouTube channel. On the left side of your screen, you should see a button to subscribe. On the right side, you should see a video that YouTube has recommended that you watch. Thanks, guys. Play well and take care.